How to use social media to get more listings. Hi, I'm Paul R. Atkinson, your professional coach, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you could use social media and get more real estate listings in your practice. Before we get started, remember in the description of the video, click on the link that's going to help you to get more listings in your real estate practice. And remember, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So, you want to know how you can use social media to get more listings, correct? Well, I'm going to tell you this. One of the biggest things you could do is to recognize that social media is one of the largest platforms that you could use to get more listings and attract the sellers to you. But how can you do this? Here's one good tip. Why don't you go to your Facebook manager account where you create an account and you can do some ad sets. Run some ads on Facebook that will also link to the rest of your social media links. In doing so, you will be able to create an ad that you can provide the seller with a value-driven item. What could be a value-driven item to a seller? Well, a seller might want to know, how can they prepare the house for sale? How can they stage it? That's a value to them. What about they might want to know, what are the things that they can do to improve the value of their property? That's another thing. Another value-driven item that we use the most is, what if the seller has the access to some brokerage firm like the ones that I work with, that you're able to renovate the property for the seller without any money at all out of their pocket until it's time to close, when they can just simply pay back what they've paid the company to renovate the property and make it valuable. That's a very good value for the seller. So you want to run your ads. You want to connect with someone that can set up an ad for you using your social media, and you create this value that the sellers can call you because they want to get connected with you to learn more about this value-driven item that you are providing them. So let's think about it. What can you give the seller to cause them to click on that button and contact you today? You want to think about it just carefully. Look in your brokerage firm. What are some of the benefits of your brokerage firm having above others? Put it out there and let them know and attract them to you. You can use social media to get more and more listings by simply building that credibility, creating that ad set inside of your social media marketing platform, and driving the traffic to you with a landing page. You need more help with that? Look in the description, get connected with us, and we'll help you get going. So now, once you've gotten connected with the seller, they call you or message you, and now you're connected. What do you think you might need in order to close that deal? Selling skills. Yes. My biggest thing, you've got to have selling skills. We could give you 1,000 leads today, but if you don't have selling skills, you won't be able to close not one of them. So when you connect with that seller, make sure that you have the ability to influence them, or let's just say sell them. This is not something that you're kind of doing in a bad way, but you need to know how to communicate with the seller, and you got to have some kind of selling skills. In the description of the video, click on my book, The 5 Steps to the Sale. That's going to help you to learn how to sell very easily, how you can close 99% of your presentations every time you go on it. So now, how do you connect with a seller? One of the techniques that I use very often is the association technique, and it's in my book. I associate with them. If they're from New York, I talk about me living in New York. If they like beef patties, I talk about me liking beef patties. Association technique. You want to connect with them, and that way you can get that appointment for them to allow you to come out to the home to deliver that CMA and do that walkthrough of the property. You can't just deliver a CMA without seeing the property. You got to get a feel for it. That's what I always like to say. I need to come out to the home to get a feel of it, and then I can give you the CMA. Because I don't know, usually I could feel things when I walk through it. Does it help me to get connected with the seller? Absolutely. And it also helps the seller for me to know exactly what I can do about it. Because what if we need to renovate the kitchen or the bathrooms, or we need to stage it, or we need to put some landscaping? We kind of need to see this, and I need to feel it and know what this is all about. So that's important for you to know. And so after you're finished connecting with the seller and you're moving forward and using your selling skills to move them through your listing appointment to close on that listing, then you can finally know that you are pulling people from social media, getting them to connect with you, getting on that listing appointment and closing the deal. But recognize all the mechanics that I'm talking about. First, you need to run the good ad. Then you need to have a selling system in place. Then when you go on the appointment, you use a selling system to close the deal. In the description, click on the link that's going to help you to do all of this. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you again. Let's go get them, Tiger.